Deep in the heart of South Carolina, there lies a swamp. It is called Scape or Swamp. This is no ordinary swamp. This swamp holds a dark secret. It is the home of the lizard man. The lizard man is a cryptid, a creature not recognized by science. He is said to be a reptilian humanoid. He is over 7 feet tall and incredibly strong. The legend of the lizard man has haunted the backroads and small towns of Lee County, South Carolina for decades. It all started in the summer of 1988. This is when the story of a monster in the swamp first captured the attention of a small town called Bishopville. The lizard man is more than just a local legend. He is a cultural phenomenon. He has been featured in books, TV shows, and even a movie. He is a reminder that there are still mysteries in the world. These mysteries are waiting to be discovered. Whether you believe in the lizard man or not, there is no denying that he has left his mark on the world. He continues to fascinate and frighten people to this day. One thing is for sure. The legend of the lizard man of Scape or Swamp will continue to be told for generations to come. It was a hot July night in 1988 when 17-year-old Christopher Davis had an encounter. It was an encounter that would change his life forever. Davis was driving home from work. He was driving down a desolate stretch of road along Scape or Swamp. That's when he saw something strange. It was in the middle of the road. His car's headlights illuminated a terrifying figure. It was a 7-foot-tall, reptilian creature with glowing red eyes. Davis slammed on his brakes. He tried to avoid a collision. The creature leaped onto his car. Its claws scraped against the metal. Davis could hear the creature's heavy breathing. He was terrified. The creature jumped off the car. It then vanished into the darkness of the swamp. Davis sped off. He was desperate to escape. This encounter shook him to his core. He drove straight to the police station. He told them his wild story. At first, the police were skeptical, but the damage to Davis's car was real. There were deep scratches on the roof and sides. The police couldn't explain it. They began to investigate. The story of Davis's encounter quickly spread throughout the town. Christopher Davis described the lizard man in detail. He claimed it was a towering figure. It was at least 7 feet tall. It was covered in rough green scales. He said it had powerful legs and arms. Its hands were equipped with 3 long fingers. Each finger ended in sharp claws. Davis said the creature's eyes were the most terrifying feature. He said they were large and round. They glowed a menacing red in the darkness. Its face was a terrifying combination of reptilian and humanoid features. It had a flat snout filled with rows of sharp teeth. Witnesses who came forward later offered similar descriptions. Some mentioned a foul odor. They said this odor accompanied the creature. The terrifying image of the lizard man became ingrained in the minds of the locals. Word of the lizard man spread like wildfire. It wasn't long before the national media descended upon the small town of Bishopville. Newspapers ran sensationalized headlines. They called it the lizard man of Scape or Swamp. Reporters flocked to Bishopville. They interviewed locals. They searched for clues in the swamp. The story became a national sensation. TV crews arrived. They filmed segments about the creature. Some even brought in experts to discuss the possibility of such a creature existing. The quiet town of Bishopville was transformed into a hub of paranormal activity. The sudden notoriety brought an unexpected wave of tourism to the area. People from across the country and even the world travelled to Bishopville. they wanted to catch a glimpse of the elusive lizard man. The swamp, once a place of local legends, became a must-see destination for thrill-seekers and cryptozoology enthusiasts.